Alright guys, update video, March 23rd, 1:31 p.m. Here's what's cracking. Alright, yesterday we did more relevant blog comments. I'm going to try to shoot for 5, 10 a day, just get some a day, get some action. I think this is the difference. I think the concept that I really want to preach here is, and I've said this before on calls, but I want to show you what I mean. Give you love on your website every day. Give it some love, give it some affection, give it some TLC every single day. I think the difference between Dan's always like, dude, I don't get it, like, you teach people exactly what you do, and 100% of the time I see you do something, you rank and crush it. And then a lot of these people kind of, like, I don't know, they just kind of, sometimes some people rank, but some people kind of get lost. Or you hear people on calls, oh, it's been 7 weeks and I'm still on page 4. And he's like, what's the difference? And we were talking about it. He's like, you know what? I think it's just like the attention you give your stuff. You always give it attention consistently every single day, and you just see it. You babysit it all the way up to the top. Okay? And I do think there's something to be said for consistent, dripping sort of action on it every single day. When I talk about getting a feel for SEO, if you're Google, okay, and there's 20 websites, there's 20 pool deck companies that have websites, which one are you going to put at the top? 19 that days go by and there's no talk of these websites. There's no votes, no websites, no social shares, no one talking about them, no new links happening. They're just there collecting dust. Or the one who every day, oh, there's a mention, oh, there's something going on, oh, there's something on their Facebook profile, there's a blog comment pointing, just every day there's some mentions, some little votes, some little links, some little social signals, some traffic, some action. Google's job is to serve up the most relevant search results, okay? All things created equal, the one that people are talking about the most is the one that's the most relevant. So I think that just little extra push, just 10, 15 minutes here or there, just a couple of blog comments even, is enough to put you ahead of everyone else who's just not going to do that. And it's so easy, okay? So you don't need tools. You don't need all this, play this what if game. You don't need more SEO courses. You don't need any of this stuff. You just need to take consistent action and talk about your site and love your site and be proud of your site and tweak your site and mention your site and share your site and be about your site all day, every day. And you will just drive it right up to the top, just with a little bit of extra love and attention every single day, as opposed to just doing citations and then stopping, and then waiting a week or two, and maybe you finally get a 5-pack of influence, and you get those done as quick as you can, and then you just stop. And that's what most people do. They just stop, and they just walk away and do something else, and then they just search Google compulsively and see where it's at. And then 6 weeks later, they're like, why isn't my site? It's because, like, you've given your site no love. You're not working on it at least a little bit every single day, like guys like me are. So that's what I want to really emphasize, is just do a little bit of something every day consistently. I'd rather have you do 10, 15 minutes a day than 8 hours today and nothing again for 6 weeks until you're like scratching your head like maybe it needs more influence. Okay? I think that you could rank without influence. I think that you could rank with only influence. I think that you could make it work no matter what way you wanted to do it. Any type of link, if you did it just steady and consistent until you were to the top. So, like I said, I did more blog commenting and I made a Pinterest account. Why did I do that? I did that because I was kind of researching the market a little bit more, and did some random search, and I saw a Pinterest result show up on page 1. So I was like, hey, if someone else is ranking for pool deck terms and they have a Pinterest account, guess what? That means I can do the same. So you always want to keep your eyes open and your ears open to things that are working. And some of this stuff is going to be niche specific. You might be in a niche where something else jumps out, some other type of platform where you can make a free account that's ranking. So pool deck, because it's so visual and because there's lots of before and after pictures and stuff, it's something that makes sense to be on Pinterest. If you're doing tow truck, that might not make the most sense. Or you might want to try it and be the only tow truck company that's ranked. But we know that we know that these big websites have lots of authority, and I'm all about trying to rank as many properties as I possibly can. So if I see something that's ranking, if I see a YouTube video that's ranking, I know I can make a YouTube video and rank. If you see something that's already there and you can go and duplicate it, and then you just one up the person who's already there, then you're going to take that spot. So it's up to you if you want to do a Pinterest. Why not? It takes like 2 minutes. It's free. It's another high-powered citation, really, that's going to, or at least backlink to your site. And you might be able to rank your Pinterest account, okay? So some of this is experimentation. I've never made a Pinterest account for a local business before and ranked it, but I know that I can. And so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. And you're encouraged to be as aggressive and follow this as closely as possible, because why not have 10 properties ranking as opposed to one website ranking? Okay, so you go to Pinterest, and you sign up. Again, use your same Gmail, use the same name you've been using, use the same password, so it's nice and easy. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Got some old school sites on there. Cashreview.net is like way back in the day. Pool Deck Phoenix. And you want to make sure you choose proceed as a business when you make an account. You want to let them know that you're a business, okay? And then you're going to go up here and you're going to go to your profile and you're going to say edit my profile. Okay, so here's the account I created, but look how SEO optimized. I love Pinterest because it's very optimized. Pinterest.com/pooldeckphoenix, which is the same thing I did for Facebook. So it gives you whatever you call yourself will be your URL. So it's very keyword, SEO friendly. So again, everything consistent. I went to my notes, copied and pasted Pool Deck Phoenix, copied and pasted the same description, put in the website. I actually did capitalize the P, the D, and the P, but it still showed it as lowercase, so that's fine. Put in Phoenix, Arizona. So I just edited my profile, and I did that so that it was looking right. And then what I did was it asked me, if you have nothing on here, it'll say create your first board. A board is like a category, and then pins are what you upload, what you want to save, and you can put them under any category you want. So I'll let you take a guess. What are we going to do for boards? We're going to do our main 1, 2, 3 keywords. So I made the first one. I said create a new board. It said, what would you like to title it? I said pool deck resurfacing, my #1 keyword. Okay, and then description. I wrote a description with some keywords in it. We do pool deck resurfacing. We'll talk about pool deck resurfacing options in and around Phoenix, Arizona. Acrylic coating, pavers, travertine, blah, blah, blah. Just keyword rich, nice, real, well-written description. A few sentences long. Saved it. From there, now you got to add pins to it. How do you do that? You hit this plus sign, and then you say upload from a computer, and then you search for the image, and then you upload it. Okay, let's do another one here. So I got all my pictures, of course. Decorative pool drain Phoenix. Let's use that one. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to search for decorative pool drain just to make it easy. This is the picture that I want. I'm going to go open. It uploaded the picture. Now, add a description. Decorative pool drain. Okay, keywords, and every time I rinse and repeat, did I spell acrylic right? I don't even know. Acrylic, ACRYL. Maybe I don't have it anywhere on here. Well, acrylic. pooldeckphoenix.com. I'm struggling. Pooldeckphoenix.com. I just want to make sure I spell acrylic right. A-C-R-Y-L. One L's or two? One L. A-C-R-Y-L-I-C. Acrylic. Here's a new acrylic pool deck surface and decorative pool drain we installed at a Chandler, Arizona residence this past summer. Acrylic gets searched for. Pool deck, surface, resurface, surfacing, surfaces, pool drains. Remember when I did my content? Pool drains and decorative pool drains was something that people were searching for. AZ, Arizona. I'm always using varieties of that. I'm using the suburbs. I've used Phoenix a ton. I use that by far the most because that's the main city, but I also want to use the main suburbs once in a while. It's Chandler, okay? We want to put so much well-optimized content out there on so many different high-powered sites that's all funneling back to our main site that no matter what someone searches for, we want to get 100% of the searches to our stuff. I don't care if they find Pinterest. I would prefer that they find the main site, but if they find Pinterest, that's okay too. So you upload this, you put a description, and then you pick a category. In this case, I only have one, so I'm going to select that, and it's automatically going to pin it, and now you can go see it. You can also advertise on Pinterest. I have not done that before. I don't know that I will, but it's something you can consider. If it doesn't load right away, refresh it, and here you go. Okay, and people can come, they can repin this, they can share it, they can spread it around. That's what you want. So if these are high quality pictures, you might get a lot of social sharing, and that builds reputation and power and gives off the right signals, and then that flows back to your website. Because remember, this flows back to Pool Deck Phoenix, which is my account. Okay, let's look at the optimization here. This is my account. So I could build a link to this page, which would power up this page, which then links to my money site. Yes, this is a no follow link, but believe me, no follow links from high authority sites that have links coming into them that are topically relevant will help you rank in Google. Okay, so I got one board, I got 4 pins, no likes, no followers, pretty empty here. Okay, but this is optimized. I assume this is going to get indexed in Google, and I assume that if I put a high powered link over to this page that I could rank this as well on page 1 for some terms. I could also try link building to boards or to specific pins. Okay, so I want you to go do the same thing, try it out. What do you have to lose? And then just keep following along with me. What else did I want to cover today? Oh, let's check our blog comments. Remember how I said to bookmark some? Let me, let's see if any of these are getting approved. 2 comments. It doesn't look like this one got approved yet, because I remember there's 2 comments. So that one didn't get approved. That's okay. We'll keep that one there. Let's go to the next one. I already checked this one, so I know it got approved, but I want to show you the process. So I just bookmarked where I left the comments yesterday. This was one. And again, you'll start to see, if you want to be effective with blog commenting, you're going to want to focus on sites that regularly publish fresh content that are active on their sites. If you post comments on blogs that look like a ghost town and they haven't updated it in 6 months, it's probably never going to get approved because they probably never log in. This one was one that's high quality. I checked the Alexa rank. It was like 25,000, so it gets a lot of traffic. You can see it. It's very well done. I could see that they were posting content every single day, and I could see that 1 or 2 people had already left a comment that day and gotten approved, so I knew mine would get approved if I left a relevant content. So this was a high quality post from a high traffic blog about Phoenix, Arizona, so it's relevant because it's city specific to my site, and I came down, I scrolled through it, I read it, and I left a comment about 2 of the pictures that they posted. And here you go, March 22nd, 2016, 4:03 p.m. Hasn't even been a day yet, and now this site is live. And there's not a ton of comments, so that's good. It's just one of, 6 comments. Some of these people didn't even leave URLs, so it's like 1 of 5 comments. I said, gorgeous pics, great write-up, and they showed a picture of pizza and donuts, and like, now I'm in the mood for donut and pizzas. Laugh out loud. So you want to be real, don't just leave spam. Comment on what they wrote, and you should get approved. Okay, Pete, now watch this. Clicks through. That's a backlink to my website. Even better, you want to see, yeah, but is Google finding this? Well, let's see. And this is the beauty of commenting on high quality, high traffic blogs that get updated regularly. Google comes back and crawls these regularly. Okay, so cool thing about this, check this. You want to see if Google sees this? Search for that text that you left in Google. Oh, what do you know? The first result, gorgeous pics, great write up. Now, why am I in the mood for a donut, slice of pizza? Laugh out loud. First result. That means Google has found that comment. They see my link, and the timer has already started. Now, again, it's debatable how much effect that link will have, but again, I ask you to quit thinking like an SEO and start thinking like a human being, like a business person with common sense, and ask yourself, if Google's job is to put the very best, most relevant, most popular websites for what their users are searching for, which all their business hinges on, because if people stop using their search engine, they can't run their AdWords, which is where they make 90% of their money. So they have to deliver the best search results. Knowing that, and knowing that no local business owner is out there getting small little links like this every single day. No one's talking about their stuff. No one's sharing their stuff on social media. If you're the one that's sharing, that's talking, that's citing, that's commenting, that's linking just a little bit every single day, and everything else is pretty much equal, y'all are optimized for the same keywords, y'all pretty much have the same citations, y'all have a few strong backlinks, who are you going to put at the top? I know who I'm going to put at the top, the person who's being talked about every single day, as opposed to the person who never gets talked about. Okay? So even if you would argue that, oh, those are no follow links, you got to understand, you got to have a feel for this and be a human being with common sense. I've always defaulted to, back in the day when I knew nothing as technical as I know now, I still said, well, yeah, but I always played the yeah, but if I'm Google, and if you start playing that game, you can cancel all your tools, you can get rid of everything, and you can just get busy being a publisher, be a content producer. I wouldn't even think of myself. You can market yourself as the best SEO expert there is, and that's what I'm doing, but I don't think of myself as an SEO. I don't care to be the smartest SEO or the best SEO. I want to make the most money off of the most page one rankings in Google. That's all I care about, and I want to crush it for my clients. Okay? Now, this is pretty cool. I was filming a video earlier, and my phone keeps going off, and I'm like, that's annoying. I'm getting interrupted. It's 480 number, local area code. I'm not going to answer it. It's probably something to do with my kids at school or something like that. Get done filming the video, listen to the voicemail, and I can show you here too. So I've been working on this project for about 9 days. Okay, the first day was a full day of work doing the website. Every other day since then has probably been about an hour max. I've spent more time filming the case study videos than I have working on the site, but I have worked on it a little bit most days, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. And here we are. Call received. Okay. I have one of our call sling accounts under my wife. Hi, Pool Deck Phoenix. You got a call. Here's what it went to. 33 seconds. Here's the recording. I could do it on the computer too, I guess. That's the cool thing about our call system. Let's see if you guys can hear this.
Hi, my name is Diana with Shadow Ridge Apartments. I have a patio in between our clubhouse and pool that needs to be resurfaced like the pool deck. Please give me a call when you get a chance at 480-945-3883. Thank you. Bye.
March 23rd, 2016, 12:28 p.m. Do you guys think this process works? All I did was follow our training and did exactly as Dan and I were teaching in the videos. I'm not Google verified yet. My citations just started going live today, which is why I had this open. Yext sends me notifications. So last night and early this morning, which is about what I said, 2 to 3 business days after you submit with Yext, they go live. And this is what it looks like, and you can go look at them on Yext. So really none of these citations are indexed yet. These just started. I'm not listed on Google because I haven't got the postcard yet. I haven't been verified. I'm not ranking on page 1. And 1 week after I started the project, or like 8 days after I started the project, whatever it's been, I got my first phone lead, and this, you probably couldn't hear it too clear, but she owns an apartment complex and they need their pool deck resurfaced around their clubhouse. So I take the information, I text it over to Pete, who I'm doing this project for, who I've never accepted any money from, and I pushed him away when he started talking money because I wanted to wow him and come out of the gate sprinting to where when we are ready to talk money, we're more talking 4 or 5K per month. Whereas if I would have took money from him right away with no results and no guarantee, it would have been more like a $1,000 to $2,000 per month conversation. And I still can't guarantee I'll get this. This is what's cool about this case study. You're going to see a live scenario, and I'm going to do my best to get it, to make him as much money as I can and to get as much money as I can from him. But I think this can be a 3, 4, 5K per month. My goal is 5K per month. I don't see why I can't make this guy $1 million more in the next 12 months. Shouldn't that make me worth 60K? I think so. So my first interaction with him after we met, I wanted to come with something. I wanted to bring something to the table. I didn't want to be like, hey man, I'm your guy. You can trust me. Count on me. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. Give me money and then I'll get to work. I wanted to be like, he probably forgot about me. He probably thought I went and got lazy and I'm not even going to do anything, because I've never talked to him since I left, even though he was so excited. I reserved that enthusiasm. I kept to myself and I got busy getting results. Now that I have results, you can bet he's going to be hearing from me. Okay? So proof right there is, if you need any more, Dan and I walk the walk. Our stuff works. We can do this process just like you and get the same fast results, even in competitive big markets such as Phoenix. All right, so that's really exciting stuff. That's my update for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.